Are people really trying to tell me Stephen Curry is not clutch?
Curry comes free, gets the ball, puts up a three-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry nails the three-pointer with 7/10 of a second remaining. More Curry chaos, his ninth three-pointer.
I mean, who else in NBA history can make a 30-foot game-winning turnaround jump shot look like a damn free throw? Who else? And that shot right there is the biggest shot the Warriors have made all season, because right now the Warriors are finally back at 500, and more impressively, over their last 7 games, they are 6-1 with their only loss coming in overtime against the Hawks. That same Golden State Warriors team you guys saw just a month ago is no longer here, and there's so many reasons for that. But if you want the 2 biggest reasons, these 2 guys right here are playing at their absolute very best. Do you remember when Jusuf Nurkic said this about Draymond Green? Well, Nurkic might have done the Golden State Warriors a big favor, because whatever Draymond did during his time away from basketball has turned him back into prime Draymond Green. No, I'm dead serious. Just look at the aggression he was playing with against Phoenix.
Draymond Green gets inside. English off the glass. Wiggins to Draymond Green. Green sees an opening layup, banks it home.
And the scoring wasn't even the best part of Dre's game, nor was it the defense. He put on an absolute playmaking masterclass. Just look at him on this play, where he has KD on a post-up. Wiggs makes a back cut, and look at the absolute dime of a bounce pass to Wiggs in stride. Yeah, Lester knows how special that pass was. Or how about here, where he spots Kuminga being guarded by the smaller Eric Gordon, and puts the ball in a spot where only JK can grab it, which was just one of 3 lobs he threw to Kuminga. In fact, every single one of Dre's assists were creating high percentage shots for his teammates. Or should I say, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Steph Curry, because those are the 3 guys that Dre assisted on 9 separate occasions. And that's what makes Draymond such a lethal playmaker on this team, because you have the combination of outside threat from Steph paired with the inside threat of Wiggs and JK. It's this exact reason the front court combination of Dre, Wiggs, and JK is absolutely dominating teams whenever they're on the floor. And if you want any indication of how much Draymond owned, destroyed, humiliated, cooked Jusuf Nurkic in their recent matchup, just look at what Nurkic said in the post-game interview. It's sad. He didn't learn anything. Just a matter of time. He's going to hit somebody else again. Take back everything I said. He don't deserve a chance. Keep in mind, this was after Draymond did absolutely nothing wrong all game. Well, in the eyes of Jusuf Nurkic, he did do something wrong, which was cook him on pretty much every single possession all game, including putting someone 70 pounds bigger than him in the basket. That's why Jusuf Nurkic doesn't want him having a second chance. And speaking of being on a different level, this guy right here has made 23s in his last 2 games. 20 of them. And about half of those 23s are threes that pretty much no one else in NBA history can make. I mean, just look at him on this play. In front of him is Kevin Durant. Yeah, pretty good player. Steph spins one way, back the other way, before then stepping back and hitting the shot in KD's face. But in typical Steph fashion, that wasn't enough. He had to turn around while the ball was still in the air to just make it that much better. Well, how about this play in transition? He has Booker on an island. He uses the Draymond screen to get around Booker before then sidestepping, absorbing the contact, and knocking down the 3. Video game stuff from Stephen Curry. And if you think we're the only people in awe, I promise you his teammates are even more in awe of what he can do. Oh, that guy right there? Yeah, he's back. And it's like he never left, because there's almost no one else in the league that can impact a game in the way Gary Payton II does. I mean, there's definitely no one who gets more steals off inbound passes than GP2. Just look at him deflect the inbound pass from KD on this play, and that's one of about 10 inbound passes he has stolen in limited minutes this year. But outside of his defense, offensively, Gary provides the Warriors with such a unique skill set. Guys, this is a 6'2" guard who is out there setting screens and finishing with two-hand dunks at the rim. Or if he's not finishing in the pick and roll, he's out there catching behind the back lobs with a little help from Steph Curry, who set a beautiful back screen on this play to free him up. But that wasn't even the most impressive play he made all game. Just look at this finish in the fourth quarter. Watch here as Pods gets the ball from Lester in transition, and he just throws it up to Gary, who somehow has the ability to catch and lay it off the top of the backboard all in one motion. All of a sudden, the Warriors have gone from a team that was really struggling defensively to having a consistent rotation of absolute dogs on the defensive end of the floor. It's no coincidence that the Dubs are third in defensive rating over the last 10 games, only behind the Cavs and Timberwolves. And I'll say it one more time, but Lester Quinones is an NBA level player. Despite the Dubs being at near full strength, he played 20 minutes and made an impact in those 20 minutes, including making this huge three down the stretch of the game to go along with aggressive defense all game long, which is just something he's been doing ever since he's got in the lineup. I just wanted to say that because I'm not hearing nearly enough people mention his name and the impact he is making. Now, there is one player who is starting to get a lot of love, and that's because it's undeniable just how good he is. That's Jonathan Kuminga. And what's so impressive about JK's game right now is even when it feels like he's not having his best night, he still gives you 20 points, which is a crazy ability to have at just 21 years old. And it's because he can score at such a rapid rate that defenses can't do anything about it. After starting the game slowly against Phoenix, he blitzed them in the second quarter, and it was just a flurry of buckets at the rim. Look at him on this play. He sees Bol in front of him, and do I even need to show you what happens next? I think everyone watching this video knows Bol is not going to stop Jonathan Kuminga. Well, I'll show you anyway, as he hits him with a nasty hezzy before getting straight to the rim. Or how about this lead pass from Steph on this play, where JK uses all of his size and explosiveness to finish through Booker. JK isn't just a player with extreme potential, he's a guy that opposition teams have to game plan for every single night. And I don't think there's any game plan that can stop him from absolutely wrecking teams in transition on a consistent basis. And speaking of having to game plan for players, Podziemski is another guy you're gonna have to game plan for. Because when he said he was like Draymond Green, there's a reason he said that. And the game against the Suns was the perfect encapsulation of that. Despite shooting 4 of 12 from the field, Pods made big play after big play, including drawing these 2 charges. And you know what's crazy? There is only one other player averaging more charges drawn per game than Pods. Do you want to take a guess who that player is? It's Draymond Green. But Pods' best play wasn't drawing a charge. It wasn't even hitting this huge corner 3 late in the game. It was the assist for Steph Curry's game winner. Because if you watch closely, Bradley Beal anticipates the play, and if Pods throws a normal chest pass, Beal steals the ball and finishes the game off. But Pods had the awareness to throw it out of Beal's reach and put it in a place where only Steph could grab it before, well, Steph did what pretty much only he could do. And it's this exact reason why Pods has been closing so many games in place of Klay Thompson. Even on nights where he's not shooting the ball well, he does absolutely everything else well to help the team win. Now, if you did make it all the way to the end of the video and you enjoyed it, you might as well subscribe, you might as well drop a like on the video for more content just like this. Either way, have a nice day. Bye.